Lord, thank you for the food that we eat, for the nourishment of our body. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Lemonade. Y'all know I gotta have my seafood at least once a week now. This is my first time having it this week. So I usually don't take this out of the bag, guys, because my sauce is in there, and I just usually don't take it out the bag because I usually don't eat it all, you know. So, but yeah, my food's just like a table, guys. But yeah, I usually don't take it out the bag. The sauce that they make is so good, guys. But it's not oily like butter. It's so delicious. But it is a butter sauce. And this is the only time that you'll see me eating butter. You know, definitely the only time that I eat butter. And regular potatoes, because I usually eat sweet potatoes. But I guess she's not like me. I guess she's tired of eating crabs and shrimp every week. Not me. I love it. I love crabs and shrimps. So good. Do any of you guys watch Hollywood? I'm sorry. Y'all watch that? I hope y'all can see a little bit of my food. The crabs, the corn, potato. Hope you guys can see. Yeah, do you guys watch that? Well, they got a good one this time. They got a good batch this time. This is the first time they fought on that show. Phaedra Parker is there with Honey Boo. Sure, it won't be so messy. Phaedra Parker is there with Honey Boo. He is a guy to play on a Tyler Perry. Guys, but yeah, so she's on there with her new boo, and she said he needs to man up because she is a mortician. She owns her own business, and she's a lawyer. And so actually, she has two businesses, and they have not had sex because Phaedra is a God-fearing woman. Phaedra has this man, and he's fine, but she's taking her time, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her for taking her time. Nothing wrong with that. You know, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking your time for your next. But because you want it to be right, you know? You definitely want it to be right. So if you rush into it, how do you know if it's going to be right or not? You know? And then, by her being so financially stable, you know, she has to find someone that's going to match her financially. I think that's the biggest thing with her, is trying to find someone who matches her financially. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that at all. So women out there, don't think there's nothing wrong, especially our young ladies, with holding your virginity until you get married. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Rashonda and Willie. Rashonda and Willie was on Love and Hip Hop. He was cheating on her. But she didn't cheated too because he cheated. You know. By this phone call. But I would say it is if two people come together, join together in holy matrimony, and the unity is sacred as that. You and one person does not really take it seriously, you know, and you go into this marriage and things are not going okay, but you're trying to make it work, and you're trying to make it work, and you're trying to make it work, and you're trying to make it work for years, and this thing still does not work because the one person doesn't, you know, take it seriously, and you can't make anyone take it seriously. You can't make anyone do what you want them to do, you know. It's so sad and unfortunate those things happen, you know, but what I would want to say is, if, you know, you are in that situation, only your heart can tell you when you had enough, you know. But I just want to say this: if you've been sticking in there for years, when I say 15, 20 years, 25 years, trying to make a marriage work that is just not working because you all have children together, you know, and you're just trying to make it work, and it's just so much infidelity and, you know, just so much going on that's not supposed to be going on. My thing is, you know, let it go. It just was not meant to be. Because, and I say that trying to encourage someone today, because life is not supposed to be miserable. Life is not supposed to be unhappiness, especially not marriage. Marriage is like a job. You do have to work at it. But if, like I said, you are the only one that's taking it seriously, and you are the only one that's working at it, and the other party does not really care, you know, about the marriage, then it's time to go ahead and just be happy. Life is just too short to be stuck in a marriage and be so miserable. Life is too short to be stuck in any relationship and be miserable, you know? And, you know, that's all I want to say. I encourage you to just be happy, you know? Be happy. Be happy. Life is too short for you not to be happy. Don't feel as though you're stuck, because you're not stuck, you know? And God understands. Infidelity is the first reason for divorce. It's the number one reason. And God understands. Okay? Um, and and I'm speaking from experience, guys. I'm not speaking anything that I'm not feeling that I haven't been through. I will never get up here on this platform and speak about anything that I have not been through. You know, so I say this. You know, just don't waste time. You know, your significant other, your spouse. Only you know when you had enough. You know. I just don't want you to stay there waiting too long for things to work, because that is where Willie and Rashonda are, and this is why they are there at marriage boot camp. Why? Because it has not worked. They've been together for 15 years. They've been married for 10 years. And together for 15 years. And the day after he married her, he cheated on her. Because a lot of times, let's be honest, women and men, a lot of time we have been in this relationship with these boyfriends and girlfriends. Before we married them, we have been in a relationship with them for quite a few years. 2, 3 years before we married them. And guess what? So we know who they are, you know? We already know who they are because they've already shown us who they are. But because we love them, you know, we feel like, you know, we can do it. Or he may even tell you, or she may even tell you that they're going to change, you know. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to change. It's not going to be that way. I'm going to change, you know. And even after you all say I do, he or she may act and try to act as though they have changed and they are not that person that you were courting. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's all a show. You find out one day it's all a show. And when you find out one day it's all a show, then you're stuck in this marriage that you really wanted, that you took seriously, but the other person didn't. You know? But you don't want to back out of it because you took your vows for better or for worse. You know? So, I mean, it's just such a sticky situation, guys, you know? So thank you guys so much. Until next time.